The dog's not the problem, he's the problem. Chet hates the dog.
Get the off the couch! We'll let the dog dehydrate, drop dead, we bury it, and it's over.
Okay. Oh, wait a second.
Oh my God!
She gets out every day.
Every day.
Do you want to be responsible for Snooki getting killed?
Remember, you have to train the dog not to go out.
No, you don't. You need to train the freaking people. You're letting all your sons walk all over you. What am I doing here? I want you to get up off the sofa. I'm going to mop all these floors. I will not leave a dog where I feel it's being neglected. Seriously, I'm going to get animal control here and take your dog away. And I am not kidding.
Victoria's not carrying my dog. So Victoria can yak, 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 yak all she wants. Not here, it won't happen.
You don't have any damn choice, I can tell you that.
He just needs to be disciplined.
Dog's going, and that's it.
What are you doing?
I'm Helene Gathos. I live here with my boyfriend, Chet.
Get off your ass now!
I'm not getting the dog.
I have 2 sons, Joseph and Michael, and my dog, Snooki. She's a golden retriever. She's 1 year old, and she's a nightmare.
I wanted like a bike or something, and then I just wanted a dog.
And I said, absolutely not. 3 hours later, I come home, and there's a golden retriever running around my living room.
You're sitting here partying!
His dog!
Chet hates the dog.
Get the off the couch!
Chet also wants the dog out, but I want the dog to stay.
I told you not to get the swab, didn't I? I can't stand the dog. I think the dog should be outside in a dog house, chained up to a pole, and leave her out there.
Snooki is constantly escaping the house. She has almost gotten killed 3 times already.
Oh my God!
Snooki's retarded. I come home in the foyer, as soon as I walk in, it's a cesspool. I need a kayak to get in from all the piss. You know what I'm saying?
My kids are lazy, and they don't want to do anything.
Okay, I've been at school all day. I'm not doing
What do you mean you're not doing?
You got double football.
I'm going to fire school like 8 hours a day, seeing like all this stuff on the floor. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna do this. Like, it's a mess. I'm not, you know?
I think they love the dog, but they just have their own lives, and they don't want to help out.
You know the kids, they don't take the
So why don't you do it?
She wants me to take care of that damn dog. I'm not doing it. Let her kid take care of it.
That has nothing to
I'm not
do
cleaning
with
it.
Just came home to
Don't
a
let
big
his dog
mess.
Let him do it.
I'm really disgusted about it because nobody else helps. Nobody wants to train the dog. Nobody wants to do anything with the dog. The dog is just here destroying the home.
You all use the house to have massive parties, and I'm like an idiot working, and come home to this.
We're at a breaking point because she's coming in screaming every night about taking care of the dog. I said, don't take care of the dog. Leave the dog alone. Let who wanted the dog take the responsibility, or let the dog dehydrate, don't eat, drop dead, we bury it, and it's over. Come here, you dumb. Come here.
Chad! Hold on.
Hello. Hi.
How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. Oh my goodness. Hello, good to meet you too.
How are you, hon? And look what the dog did, hon.
She just went.
Yeah.
She just went.
Just went now.
I walk into the foyer and it is just trashed. There's urine, dried up poop, trash everywhere.
Anyway, I'm Chet, Victoria.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good to meet you. Do you take her out to pee?
Not really.
We tie you to the tree outside.
You tie her to the tree to go
Yeah.
pee?
Yeah.
And there's a noose in the tree, too, just in case, you know.
There's a noose in the tree?
He's so bad. Don't listen to him.
No. Come on, girl.
There you go. Oh, good God. There's a lot of people in here. They're not all your sons, are they?
Yes, they are.
Couple of them.
Some are rentals. A couple of them are rentals.
Is this like a party house?
Maybe you spend the night tonight. You'll see what goes on. You know what I'm saying?
Snooki's the best.
Is she?
Yeah.
So why am I here? She seems like there's no, what's the problem?
The dog's not the problem, he's the problem.
You're the problem.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so what?
Why would I be the problem that I can't stand the dog? I'm not really a dog type of individual. That table is a month old. Look at the bottom of that table already. This is what she destroyed right here. She destroyed right here.
And then she
all
destroyed
the corners
there?
over there. We put $30,000 into this house and you wouldn't even know it.
So what have you done about it to stop the chewing?
What am I gonna do? Chew with her? She don't listen. You tell her to come here, she don't come here.
Yeah, if you're like that, I ain't friggin' listening to you either.
Right, that's right.
Chet is a bulldozer of a man. Doesn't listen to anybody else. Very crass. And that's the good parts about him.
Our style, we can't have animals.
Why not?
Because they don't eat for days, we're not home for days. Sometimes we're working, we're doing this.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like what I hear when the family tell me that they keep forgetting to feed the dog. Sometimes she doesn't eat for days on end. That's just plain neglect. Why aren't you feeding her then?
There you go,
I
thank
do
you.
feed her sometimes.
What is this? Is this dog food?
Yeah, probably from a week ago. I leave, I'm out all day till 11 o'clock at night usually.
Yeah, okay, but could you feed her in the morning?
Well, probably.
There's such apathy in this home. I think the family really likes Snooki, but they just don't want to do anything to look after her. Does Chet want to be whipped into shape?
I gotta go for a dog?
Yeah, because
You're out of your mind.
the
Forget
dog loves us. We love the dog, but you hate the dog. Things are just all messed up.
it. But nobody loves Chet, so why should I love the dog?
Why should we love you?
Yeah, there you go.
This is an interesting household to say the least. Chet obviously doesn't want Snooki around, but then who does? How did this dog come into the house then?
I bought her.
You bought her.
Yeah, he's the one that wanted it, cried for it, brought it home 2 hours later, didn't want it no more.
I agree with him. If you bring an animal into a home, it's got to be taken care of.
Right.
Why don't you do anything?
I help sometimes.
Sometimes.
helps sometimes,
That's
yeah.
not good
I
enough.
know.
Don't me. Sometimes you brought the dog in. You got to do the work.
Victoria thinks that the whole family is just plain out lazy.
Tell you what, take her, train her, and then bring her back and let's see what happens.
Nah, I don't do that. I tell you what to do, and then you train the dog because it's your dog.
I really wasn't happy with Victoria coming in and giving orders and everything else. She ain't gonna come in and muscle me. I'm just gonna go with the flow and see how it works out. If it's just not working for me, I'm just not gonna do it. Maybe we should put a piece of duct tape across her ass so she don't leak. What do you think?
I'd like to put a piece of duct tape on your mouth.
It's going to be interesting if they make it through. There's going to be some kind of fight, or Chet's going to walk out.
She wants to go out. Right now, she wants to go out.
She does want to go
Yeah, she
out.
wants to
So,
go
should
out.
we take her out?
Whoa,
Oh, okay. One of those.
look.
It's pretty obvious that Helene has never really walked Snooki before because Snooki pulled her, and in fact pulled her so much that Helene had to let go of the leash. Okay. Oh, wait a second.
Snooki!
Okay. Hi, Snook.
Come on, girl.
When Helene let go of the leash, I thought, oh my goodness, here we go. We're gonna have to chase Snooki around, chase her down for hours on end, or she's gonna get run over. What a nightmare. Snooki, look! Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, good girl, good girl.
Oh, wow, that was easy enough.
If I chase her, she's just gonna go great game. But if I focus on something else, like digging, what's in there? So she came over. That's how I got her back.
Okay, Snook, come on.
Let's go.
Go for a walk.
Is this why you don't walk her often?
Yep.
The boys don't either. No.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. I got it. So she's obviously don't get a lot of walking.
She does get a lot of running when she gets out because she's out every day.
So
And
she
she
gets
roams
out-
by herself
She gets out every day?
every day. Been times I had to call the police.
Really? You're very near an interstate here.
Yes, I know.
A lot of nights the kids will come in, leave the door open, so Snooki can freely get out. And it's not fair to the dog.
You're the mom, all
Yeah.
the boys come around to
Yeah.
your house. It's like open policy.
Yeah, until 2, 3 in the morning.
And
yeah.
then you get to do all the work.
Have all the mess, everything.
They take advantage of
Yep,
you.
they all take advantage.
What do you want me to do? The truth is that Helene is enabling this behavior. She has a puppy that no one wants to train. She has kids partying in her house all night. Snooki is getting out every day and sometimes doesn't get fed for days on end. I'm getting really, really worried now that this could be a case of neglect. All right, well, let's take her home. Walk with me, girl. Everyone's blaming Snooki. Nobody is taking responsibility. And they are all in the wrong. There's nothing wrong with Snooki at all. She's just a puppy that chews, and she hasn't been toilet trained properly. But that's about it. She's a great dog.
What do you want from me?
I need you. I'm good. You're
Most
gonna
women
work
need
with
me, and that's obvious.
Yeah,
Besides
right.
that, you know.
Desperate ones. We're gonna need to work together. It's only gonna work if you put in the time and effort. You don't just go to school for 5 minutes and it's all there. You learn throughout your life. That's exactly what a dog's got to do.
I didn't think it's too late. She's set in her ways.
She's not set in her ways. She can be changed. That's why I'm here. But you have to help make her change.
I love it when Victoria went after Chet. He never gets that, so I'm glad it happened.
You grinding in on me. You know, there's 4 of us here.
Trying to get to know you, Chet.
The dog ain't making, ain't putting bread on my table. The dog ain't doing this. He's always busy doing his fire school. She's here doing it most of the time. He's here all day out riding his moped.
Yeah, you do have to get up off that sofa. You're going to be walking this dog 4 times a day. You're also going to be feeding this dog. You wanted to bring this dog into the home, that's what you're going to do. You're letting all your sons and all his friends walk all over you. You, walk the dog now. What happens if you said that?
Go yourself. That's what he tells us.
You
Go
say
yourself.
that.
No, I never.
That's what they say? You talk to your mother like that?
Yes.
They do.
They do? That is the most disgusting, pathetic, cowardly behavior I've ever heard. And you better damn well show your mother a bit of respect. If I hear things like the dog's never fed, I go, okay, wait a second, alarm bells go off in my head, neglect. And let me tell you this plain, right? I will not leave a dog in a situation where I feel it's being neglected.
Listen, I come home.
Listen to me, wait a second. This is it now, and I'm gonna lay it down on the line now. I'm not gonna come train your dog. Alarm bells go off in my head, neglect. I'm not gonna come train your dog. I'm not gonna come and train your dog until you all come to a decision about whether you're gonna keep this dog or not. So what you're gonna have now is a conversation amongst yourselves to see whether, are we really gonna work with this dog? Are we really gonna put the time and effort with this dog? Okay, so sort it out. Snooki is an absolutely wonderful dog. There's absolutely nothing wrong with her. She's just a puppy with puppy problems. It's the family that is the huge issue. I will not train Snooki unless they give me some kind of commitment. It's a waste of my time.
She's absolutely right about the dog being neglected. But I cannot be with the dog 24/7.
I feel bad for the dog, to be honest with you. I feel bad for that dog, the way she's got to live here.
I'm taking care of the dog.
But you're
gonna
not
take
taking care of the dog. You're cleaning up after the dog. What about disciplining the dog? What about when she does wrong?
What
You do
about you
something.
guys?
I'm
What?
at home.
You are home.
I'm at home, 10 o'clock at
You
night.
are. You've been home for 3 days.
I'm sick.
If there was a bag of money down the street, that cane would be gone.
I will make no headway whatsoever at all unless the family are on board. If they're just going to blame each other, point fingers at each other, any kind of training I give them is not going to be done.
They're going to be going back to school. So during the day, she's home by herself anyway now. So somebody has to try and get home during the day to let the dog out. Thought about it a little bit, If the kids see me doing the right thing, maybe the kids will do the right thing too. Well, that's Victoria. Come up with a plan. We'll lay out a format.
You gonna help? You gonna help a little? Why don't we all try it? Try it. That's it.
I'll try it.
You try it?
Yep.
I'll
We'll all
try it.
try it? All right, we'll all try it. They promised me today they would change, but things that I've been trying to say for the past year, how they should help me, and it never worked.
Hi. Have you talked?
Yes, we have.
What's happening?
I feel that I want to be your assistant. Vic and Chet, as the dog was. What do you think?
All
But
right.
listen, I'm only going to hang in there if everybody else is hanging in there.
Yeah, no,
I want
I
to be honest
agree.
with you. There's enough on my back now as it is.
If she gets trained, if you all help her to get trained, there's real no issues in the home. You are so lucky to have a dog like this. And you need to celebrate this dog and make her successful. I am not convinced at the moment that this family is actually going to work with their dog, but I have to give them the benefit of the doubt.
So if it works out and we get this one right, maybe we'll get another dog.
Let's not go too crazy, shall we? So you got this great backyard here. But that doesn't mean to say you just shove her out here and leave her out here. I want you to come out and play with her, okay? And I've got a variety of toys here for you that you can use with her. Poor Snooki spends most of her life indoors. She's totally bored. That's why she's chewing. And all the family have to do is to come out here once or twice a day and just play with their dog for 20 minutes or so. And then she's exhausted. Really get animated. I don't care how stupid you look. Good, nice. Go get the other one. Here. There you go. Good. Animate it. That's it. There you go. Here. Right. She comes back, gives it to you. Now throw the other ball. Good. Now pick it up. Pick the other one up.
So,
When you want to get a dog to come with you, all right? If you just say, Snook, most boring man on the planet. So, if you go like this, Snooki, come here. Good. Family is so low energy, it's so difficult to actually get them to move.
Come on, son.
That's it, good. Now throw, run the ball. Throw the ball to her, that's it.
Good girl.
Seriously, could you just have a little bit more energy?
Go get the baby.
Throw the ball for her.
Yeah.
Throw the ball for her first. There you go. You go get the baby.
Oh,
Right, now you throw the baby for her.
go get the baby.
That's it.
I was very bored when we took Snooki in the yard because it was throw the ball, fetch the ball, come back.
Do you know what? I've noticed something. That you're all kind of low energy. I don't know, it's like, oof. Is it just boring?
We're just all beat.
Yeah, okay.
I have been going to bed 4 o'clock in the morning.
All right, we're done. The family's full of excuses. I'm tired, the kids kept me up all night, the dog keeps on getting out. Well, you're the adult, put a stop to it. Yes, I want to make life easier for the family, but for Snooki, it's a matter of life and death. The house is so chaotic. The only way to get them organized is to put them on a schedule. Hey,
What's up, man?
what's up? That means Snooki's going to get fed at the right time. Snooki's not going to get out. Kids aren't going to come round. And that means the family are going to argue less because they have a schedule there right in front of them. First of all, we're going to talk about a schedule.
Yeah, all right.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I just don't think, all right, because I don't trust you guys that you're going to be, no, your dog needs to get on a schedule. And you guys have all got to partake in that schedule. So if you write it down, there's no argument. I brought in a schedule so the family could actually get on the same page for once. Who cleans the house? Who, like, you?
She cleans the house usually.
At 11 o'clock at night when I have time.
But no, because 11 o'clock at night, it starts all over again. People are starting to commit. So don't let her hand you that crap. Just like last night, threw everybody out of here.
So let's talk about that now. What are you going to do about people coming in here, kids coming in here all hours?
I don't know because that's just my home, always been. And I'm also worried because my neighbor came over to me before and he says, these damn kids, he said, are in and out while you're sleeping. They leave the door open and the dog is out some nights just roaming.
This is a big deal. Your dog keeps on getting out of your house because you're having friends in and out of the house all the time. The dog gets out.
Well, maybe we have to train the dog not to go out.
No, you don't. You need to train the freaking people. God bless it. Seriously, how much do I have to say? Do you want your dog flattened on the road? Is it funny? Joey, is it funny? You want your dog squashed on the road?
I'm not laughing.
Because I swear to God, you do that again, I'm going to get animal control here and take your dog away. And I am not kidding. I am not freaking kidding.
Well, you'll
But
never take our
seriously,
dog away. That would never happen.
I have done it before.
Not here, it never happened.
You don't have any damn choice, I can tell you that.
They leave the door open and the dog is out some nights just roaming.
I hear that again. I'm going to get animal control here and take your dog away.
Well, you'll
But
never take our dog
seriously,
away. That would never happen.
you don't have any damn choice, I can tell you that. I have a responsibility to keep Snooki safe, and I'll do what I have to in order to do that.
Well, listen, I just established that.
No,
That won't happen.
let's establish
So
that. Let's establish that.
let's
establish that I've done it before and I
I'm
will
not doubting
do
you've
it
done
again.
it before, but you're not going to do it here. It ain't going to happen.
Well, it is. If I think your dog's in danger and your dog's neglected, yes, I will.
Okay.
So don't.
Listen,
That's the way it is.
I'm not going to say no more. You spoke, I spoke. Now let's move on to
All
how
right.
we're going to try and resolve the problem.
All right. Okay.
So let's hope we can
I would rather
resolve
resolve the
Yes,
problem, but
that's-
it doesn't seem like these guys, or I have to say, Elena, taking any kind of responsibility. I'm trying to get through to you.
So Victoria's not carrying my dog. No one's going to get rid of the dog unless I get rid of the dog. So Victoria can yak, 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 all she wants. I don't care if she calls in the YSPCA, whatever the hell you call it. I get the last say when it comes to the dog.
You gotta look out for this dog. I feel so sorry for her. I just know what her fate is. I know exactly what her fate is. Her fate is gonna end up being squashed on the freeway. I'll predict it.
Unless we do the right thing.
Let's finish the schedule. You gotta sort it out yourself.
Ooh.
Gonna get the food. We're gonna talk about feeding. My training relies on people working at it. I don't have any faith that any members of the family will work on anything that I give them. Part of me really wants to take Snooki out of this home right now and never come back. All right, so from now on, you don't free feed the dog. And it's gonna be really good food that's really nutritious for her. You're gonna mix a little bit of this dry with a bit of wet. And
She doesn't like to dry.
when you mix
If
it
you
in
mix
with the
with the
wet,
wet,
she
she
will.
will.
I'll show you. I try my hardest with people, but sometimes I just gotta go throw my hands up in despair and give up. I wanted the family to get on with the schedule while I fed their poor starving dog. I pick up the food bowl, it's caked with dirt, hasn't been washed in years probably. Joey, you look like you're falling asleep. Come over here and you can watch this.
Go ahead, Joey.
Don't be too excited about it. I just cannot be bothered to get the family up, get them over to the kitchen, and have them standing there like lemons.
Vic, don't you like challenges, though? Don't challenges entice you?
You
a
know
little?
what? I like challenges. You're certainly a challenge. But I just kind of get sort of a real apathetic feeling, just from kind of,
Like that you're wasting your time, you think?
sort of.
No, you're not wasting your time. I'll make sure you're not wasting your time. Victoria came in, smacked us around a little bit. I'm gonna follow her routine and see what happens. I think it will work as long as we stick at it.
Somehow I kind of believe you.
I will.
Somehow it feels like you're giving the most energy and that everybody else is just kind of there like, yeah, whatever. The apathy in this family is like nothing I've ever dealt with, but I can't give up. Snooki's life is at stake here, so I have to do something, anything, that will get the family motivated. I really wanted to show the family Snooki's potential, and because Joe is training to be a volunteer fireman, I thought going down to the firehouse and seeing actual search and rescue dogs work might inspire the family, especially Joe, to work with Snooki. I wanted to introduce you to Rob and Sue from New Jersey Search and Rescue. They have their dog Micah. Tell us about Micah.
Micah was a rescue. We got him at 1 year old. He was given up by his family. We've been doing search and rescue, my wife and I, for quite a long time. So he immediately went into search and rescue training. One of the exercises that we'll show you here is Come When Called.
This is a really great game that I love to play with dogs. It's sort of the backwards and forwards game, and you can play it in your backyard.
Micah, Micah, good
boy, good.
Excellent.
Good boy, Micah, come. Good, good, good.
Micah, come.
You'll
Good
notice
boy.
one of the things that happens here is the dog starts to come back to me automatically. And that's how we built in the recall refine, because that's supposed to be an automatic behavior.
Right.
So this works out very well for them.
Wow.
Good boy.
I was totally blown away when that gentleman presented that dog. Just the way the dog responded, I mean, it was incredible.
You've hidden something, haven't you, here?
Yeah.
This is another thing for Snooki. I'm gonna really teach her how to find stuff.
Okay.
So you can hide it, you're gonna tell her to go find, and she's gonna find it. I want you to see how this dog does it, okay?
Micah, zoo.
See, there's no screaming, there's no yelling. It's nice, it's peaceful.
Yes. Good boy, show me. Yeah, good job. Good job.
I'd be very proud of Snooki if she could do that. It resembles like so much of what I do, so like to have her do that with me, that would be even great. It'd be like having a partner.
You can simplify this game in your home. And this is all mental stimulation. It's all games. That's all it is. It's play. And give her a lot of experience of this back and forth game and coming to you, yeah, good girl. When she does escape and you call her, she's gonna be like, Dad, I love you. And she's gonna come back to you.
When you train your dog, this is what you end up with is a best friend.
Wow.
Someone who's a real partner and
My dog, I had one dog my whole life, and 15 years later, and she was like my best buddy. No matter where I went, she went with me. When she passed away, that was it. I refused to ever have another one until I met her leaving.
I was really surprised when Chet told me about the relationship he had with his previous dog and how upset he was when that dog passed away. Maybe this is the reason why he's put up a wall between himself and Snooki.
Coming up.
I want you to get up off the sofa and I'm gonna mop all these floors. Snooki's getting free. She's running off. There's a freeway very close to here. Do you want to be responsible for Snooki getting killed? Do you? You wanted to learn how to get Snooki back if she gets out.
Yes, I do.
Wait.
Okay. Oh, wait a second.
Ow! Oh my God!
And the way to do that is to teach a really reliable recall.
Chet seemed really inspired by what he'd seen at the firehouse, so I wanted to give him the opportunity to work with Snooki on the recall.
What I'd like you to do is to walk a little bit back, and as you're walking, call her a name, and when she gets to you, give her some delicious chicken.
Snook, Come here, babe. Come here, girl. Come on.
Good, lovely.
Good girl.
Do this the next time. When she comes up to you and you reward her, I want you to put one hand on her collar and then give her the treat, okay?
Okay.
So that she gets used to coming up close to you.
I got you. Come, Snook. Come, Snook. Come,
Okay.
Snooky.
Collar.
Good girl.
Nice. It was nice to have some one-on-one time with Chet. He was very receptive to the training, and Snooki responded to him in a really great way. The way you talk to a dog's really important.
I know my slang, right?
No, just the lightness of your voice, because you're kind of gruff. She really responds to when you lighten it up.
Come here, girl. Come, girl. Come, Snook.
Oh, you see, it's beautiful.
Okay. Come here, girl.
No, I love it. It was great to see him get involved, and I think start caring. So, Chet,
Yes, love.
when I first came here, you wanted to get rid of her. What do you feel
Correct.
like now?
I don't know, you've kind of changed my whole train of thought, you know? I mean, she's like a little baby. You gotta, you're gonna get out of it what you put into it. It was cool for me, I mean, to hang out with her. Like, the more I do it, the more I'll get used to it too, I'll get there. I'll walk her and I'll figure out a way to take her in the yard and play with the ball and, one step at a time.
Is it because you had this dog that was such a friend with you for 15 years that you don't really want to get attached to another one?
Yeah, that tore me apart.
Did it?
Yeah, I had to take it to the vet, and, I couldn't deal with it. I was sick for weeks. It was just when they wanted the dog, I was totally against it because, you're gonna hook up with the dog. Eventually, you're gonna bond. The dog's gonna,
And she is pretty bonded with you. Out of any member of the family, she comes to you the most.
Yeah, she does.
When I first came into this house, I don't think I would have believed that it would be Chet that made the most progress. Deep in Chet's heart, he loves that dog. It's just for so long he hasn't been able to show it.
Come here.
I wanted to talk to Helene about setting boundaries for all of the kids that come through the house. I don't care what this family does with their social life. What I'm concerned about is when kids are coming in all day and night, Snooki's getting free. She's running off. There's a freeway very close to here. She's gonna get run over. Tell me what happened last night.
It was kind of quiet, just me and Snooki alone, up until about 12 o'clock. Kids started coming in. I went in my bedroom, I fell asleep, Snooki went to sleep, and they left in the middle of the night.
Have you seen the fact, though, by embracing them, by having them in your home all the time, that you have enabled that behavior?
Yes.
And the kids, when they get older, yeah, they're going to take advantage.
Yes.
Can't do it at home, so they're going to come and do it at your house.
Yes.
What kind of boundaries are you going to set?
I had mixed emotions about it because I also enjoy the kids too. So another sense is, oh my God, if I tell the kids they have to leave, I'll be alone.
It's up to you now. Some of the kids that frequent your home are inside. And I want you to lay down the law. I want you to go and talk to them. But first of all, I have something for them to do.
Oh, you do?
Which I think is long overdue. The boys are so disrespectful. But the fact is, if Helene lays down the law, they'll have no choice but to respect her. So I wanted to show her how to get respect from those kids. When you come here, do you ever help to clean up?
I clean a lot. I clean a lot. If I clean the house, it's once a year, but I clean it good. I even clean the chandeliers.
I do foremost cleanings, like spring and summer and winter.
I have a big pet peeve, and that is when kids are old enough and capable enough to help within the household, that they don't. Michael, for you to say you cleaned up and it's literally you did the house spotless once a year is pathetic.
It's perfect.
It's not perfect, it's pathetic. So, I want you to get up off the sofa and I'm gonna mop all these floors. You're gonna vacuum everything.
We want this done now?
Oh yeah, you're doing it. Do you ever help to clean up?
If I clean the house, it's once a year, but I clean it good.
Michael, for you to say you cleaned up once a year is pathetic. So, I want you to get up off the sofa and I'm gonna mop all these floors. You're gonna vacuum everything. When I told the boys that they had to clean, I think they looked at me as if I was joking, but I never joke about things like that.
Definitely a dream come true with the kids cleaning. It was the greatest feeling ever. The greatest feeling to see them help.
Before you wash the floor, you gotta vacuum.
Victoria backed me up 100%. And she came in and laid the ground rules out, and it was great.
I'll be back in an hour. I'm gonna go take the garbage to the dump, right?
On top of having the boys and their friends help out, I wanted to give Helene something that would make future cleaning a lot easier. I've got a little gift for you.
Look at that.
All right, this is the brand new Dyson DC41 Animal. And they call it an animal because it eats up everything in its path. You can use it on marble floors, you can use it on wood floors, you can use it on rugs.
The new Dyson is unbelievable. I love it.
I wish it would suck you up. Look at this.
You like it?
Great,
Isn't
I
it
love
great?
it.
Isn't it great?
Let the dog sheds on the couch. I got a Dyson. You know what I'm saying? Let that Dyson go to work for me, you know? I plug it in, I turn it on, and that's it. It's a walk in the park.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. The kids cleaned the kitchen and didn't answer back about it. I always get, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not taking the garbage out. The kids are laughing in my face. That was the greatest feeling.
Helene needs to be empowered. I think it's time that she lay down some rules and boundaries in this home, especially when it comes to Snooki and her safety.
So Helene's got something to say to you guys.
We're all going on a schedule the way I want it, which means at dinner time, it's just my family and I. And after I cook, kids go home. If they like, they could come back, but out of the house by 8:30. No more walking in the door 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's ending. Parties are stopping. I would have never done this alone or been able to even get the guts up to do it alone. And you just have
Alright,
to
so
help.
you have
The
been-
way you help today,
Yeah.
that's the way every day you're gonna
Practice what you
help.
preach, though. Practice what you preach.
The schedule was a joke for my mom. She'll never get scheduled. She'll always have people in the house.
What do you think about what she said? Think it's mean?
That's a good idea.
And the reason why we're doing it is I'm here for the dog. And you guys coming in and out all hours of the day, all hours of the night, taking advantage of this home, and you're letting that dog out. Do you want to be responsible for Snooki getting killed? Because she runs away. Do you?
No, I don't.
Okay, it cannot happen anymore. I've got a sign on the door as well.
How simple is it to put a sign up on the front door to say, please don't let the dog out? Why wasn't that done before?
Are you gonna be happy that I want it this way?
Well, if you practice it what you preach,
Yeah.
then I'll be happy.
These are all looking at me like I'm not gonna do it.
You are not gonna do it.
It will last now because it'll make life easier for me.
So now with rules, there's not going to be all of this stuff. Okay?
She's the commander.
All right, good. Let's hope that Snooki stays alive.
I think kids are always going to come in and out of this household. It's just that kind of home. I just hope now that there's a sign on the door, everyone's going to respect it. Now I've tackled the issues with the family, I can finally get back to teaching Snooki.
So yesterday at the firehouse, you saw a search and rescue dog. Today is the first step of creating a search and rescue dog of your own.
Okay.
And Joe, you're going to be working her.
Alright.
I really wanted to get Joey involved in the training because besides Chet, he's the one that's most interested in working with Snooki.
I'm going to basically teach her what we call nose work. It's where the dog has to use its nose to find a reward.
It can take a long time to train a search and rescue dog, but I think Snooki has potential. And if that's harnessed in the right way, I think she'll be a great working dog.
So I'm going to take a little cardboard box like this. Inside, I'm going to put really high value reward. I have chicken here. I'm going to put it in the box. Tell her, go find. Good girl. Now what I'm going to do is now I'm going to put the box on the floor. I'm going to tell her, go find. Good girl. And I'm going to put 2 boxes out. Go find. Go find. Go find. Good girl. Yes. So, Joseph, what I want you to do is I just want you to pick up a few boxes, put a treat in a box, and get her to go get it.
That's good.
Okay. Now you go tell her to go find.
Snook, go find. Go find.
Right to it.
Right to it.
I was very surprised that Snooki like found the treat like really fast. And when I saw Snooki do that, like I really thought, you know, that she could do this and become like a rescue dog.
Tell her.
Snook, go find. Snooki, go find. Go find.
Done.
I'm trying to teach, and all of a sudden, Michael's yawning and Helene's on her phone. They're obviously bored out of their minds, and it's just plain rude.
Seriously. You tell her.
Snooki, go find. Go find.
At one point, I look over and Helene is on her cell phone. It's so frustrating, but you have to pick your battles, and at least I'm getting Joey on board.
How does it feel working with your dog?
Feels great.
Yeah?
Feels like she actually listens to me now.
It's going to create such a bond, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Joey is really embracing the training, having previously no interest in teaching Snooki at all. Now I have to do something to get Helene interested in her dog. And I think I have the perfect solution.
Shoot you a harness? I'd like you to be able to walk her yourself.
Yes, it
And
would
the
be
other
nice.
day, when you had to, she really literally nearly pulled you over.
Yeah. Whoa!
Oh, okay. One of those. So this is a harness that's attached by the chest.
Okay.
And when,
wow,
when
look at
she
that.
pulls, her body comes round. So if you see how I walk her, come with me. Good girl. So she tries to pull, and that pressure, I just stop a little bit. But she's not dragging me now. See how she backs up?
Definitely got more control.
Definitely. I'm hoping now, by putting the new harness on Snooki, that every member of the family will enjoy walking her now and that she'll get out more. Just feel this. Feel this for you. Now see it. Now she's going to try pull you and just stop. Just stop when she does. There you go. Stop.
Stop. Come.
Nice. When she's by your side, you praise her.
Good girl.
How does that feel, Elaine? Is that
Good.
better?
Perfect. Oh my God, what a difference. I was able for the first time to walk my dog around the corner without being dragged. It's great. It's a great feeling.
And actually, you know what? You look really great. You do. You look really great.
Maybe I'll lose weight now. I could walk.
My mom, like when she was walking the dog, she was like very proud of walking Snooki. Like nothing could get in her way. So it was really great.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, Snooki. I have to say, this is one of the most beautiful dogs that I've met. She's got such a good future if you really harness it.
No, listen, I was totally against all this. I mean, I just didn't see it happening. Victoria came in and smacked us around a little bit, and bada boom. I'm
just like shocked by like all the stuff she could really do because we never like got the chance to do it with her, you know. I talked to the trainer from the rescue dog, and I want to do the class with her.
You'll get out of her what you put in.
Yeah. When I see a forward progress and I see like something happening, like I don't want it to stop. So I hope it keeps up now.
So Chet, when I came in here,
why am I like, why?
I thought, who is this guy?
You know, you always think, wow, you know, it's like changing diapers. It's really not, it's not going to be as bad as we think it is.
You know what? Out of any of you, she comes to you most.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
She comes to you the most. All right. Thank you. Snooki has so much potential. She's an amazing dog, and I really hope this family can work with her and harness the potential that she has. I hope they don't let her down.
I'm not an icky guy. Don't get that up.
Is there a tear coming down your cheek?
No, when I go to the restroom, maybe I'll have one or two drop. That's it.
All right.
All right, Vic,
See you
thank
guys.
you very much, love.
What do you think? She's doing better?
Yeah, she's doing fine.
I like it better like
I
this.
like it better. Nice and humble, relaxed, no kids coming in and out. Since Victoria's came, things have come a long way. Snooki's been doing well. A lot of less grief. There's been a lot of forward progress. And to the positive. Everything's been to the positive. Me and Snooki bonded.
Yeah.
Right, girl? We bonded? Did we bond? Yes, we did. Yeah, you love
I'm
Daddy
jealous now. Look at that.
Yeah.
The dog has become a friend of Chet's. They were enemies, and now they're best pals.
Snooki, come on. You want to come for a walk with Daddy? You want to come with Daddy? Come on. We've been spending a lot of time together, me and the dog. But I like it. Where's Mommy?
Yeah, girl.
Snooki's getting walked better. Snooki's getting fed better. You know, she's getting played with a lot. You know, a lot of training. Oh, good girl.
As far as I'm concerned, me and Joey have been pretty much on schedule with the dog. Mikey, he just faded out of the picture again.
Did you do any of the training I showed you?
Yes, come here, girl. Sucks, want it? Sit. Sit. Good girl.
Why don't you get up and do it?
Michael has not been doing much at all, but Joey's been a shock to me. I thought he would never even bother with the dog.
Yes, I'd like to make an appointment for Snooki for the water rescue training. I'm really excited to start the rescue training. I really want to get into it.
Thanks for watching. If you love It's Me or the Dog and want more dog training tips and tricks, visit my official site, positively.com. And if you're interested in learning more about becoming a dog trainer, check out the Victoria Stilwell Academy. Links to both sites are in the description. I'll see you online.